Nah, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospel, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, where the bottle feature round flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carrot we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No cash, no here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your man them. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat. So we lick dripping. It's real, you know we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, and Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real talk.
Yes, indeed. What's going on, everybody? Salute, salute, salute. What's good? It's the pregame show, Divine Shaw Powers, Knicks Real Talk. We in the building, man. About to talk about this Knicks talk for a little while. Get into some of the recap from last night. First and foremost, we got a game against Detroit, ladies and gentlemen, in the world's most famous arena. So we're going to go down there and try to get another victory coming off the win last night back-to-back. Before I go any further, though, let me bring my man, my brother, my partner, my other brother in the building, Shaw Powers. What's good, my man? Let's get it popping.
Blue to the family in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in here today. Let's talk about what we love to talk about, the New York Knicks. Let's get it, Divine.
Let's get it, real talk. Absolutely. Salute to the chat, man. What's good, Queen Darlene? Big task at hand, my man. What's going on with you? Shaw Powers Knicks came back and played the New York Knicks basketball game last night the way they normally would play it. And they got down last night, did the damn thing, man. What a game they had last night against the Bucks. The way they went out there and did the thing that they couldn't do the last 4 or 5 games, man. They got a victory, so we're going to get into all that. And like I said, we got the game against Detroit tonight, man. Team who doing their damn thing up in the coming up in the Eastern Conference, man. 20-19. They playing good basketball over the last so many games. They looking like Coach Bickerstaff got them cats going on pretty good in Detroit, so we're going to have to deal with that tonight. But like I said, last night we had a good game, man. Them cats came to play, man. So salute to the New York Knicks, man. Going out there and giving the Antetokounmpo and the business shot powers. Came out the gate, getting it popping. 3-ball finally went down. Jalen Brunson, the burner, was burning, and it was like they was doing the cat was in the alley digging in this trash, doing them cats. So they had it going last night, man. That was good to see that yesterday, Shop out and feel good coming up to the losses that we had, man. But before I go any further, salute to Cotton Candy, salute to Doug Fresh, man, because I know he ain't here and I didn't get to stay, so it's up to him. But yeah, let's get it, man. Shop Howard, but good game last night, man. I was excited about that. Now we get to try to win another game, get back another one of the losses we had over the week, man. But I was excited, man. Good game yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good, like you said, it was a good game, Divine, because we went out and executed our game plan. We pushed the pace when we wanted to, and we slowed down the pace when we needed to. We hit our 3-point shot. We hit our free throws. We rebounded the basketball. We were over 30, I think with 26 to 30 assists last game. And also, one of the big things that a lot of fans been talking about is the bench came and produced points. And this is one of the things that we always talk about on this channel about if the scorched earth starting unit gets hot, and then the defensive-minded second unit can score some baskets, we will see the ancillary players that we will see in the young guys, and Tyler Kolek, Haka Purdy, Jacob Toppin, Matt Ryan, and guys like that. And that's exactly what happened the last game.
Yeah.
Starting unit went scorched earth on them. Second unit played great defense and scored the basketball. And now you get to see Tyler Kolek and the rest of these guys for the last 5 minutes of quarters. And this is the way that I thought that the team would be maybe 6, 8, 10 games ago. But sit back, you relax, you think about it, you let your mind go, and you see that the team wasn't gelled. They wasn't together yet. The cohesion wasn't there with the team yet. So we're looking good after that last game, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, real talk. They really came together last night, man. I think that's what losing could do for you. It can either can teach you how to handle your business, get locked back in and everything like that. Like I said, a butt whipping does a lot of things. I said it again on over. You know what punishment could do for you. And you were the kid and your mother gave you punishment. Your dad put you on punishment. It made you a better person. So all I can say is that Oklahoma City Thunder put us on punishment and gave us a butt whipping, and we learned from it. And we got better at it. And that's what it's for, so I gotta always use that analogy because I think it's truth to power. Sometimes when somebody spark you behind, you go, it'll make you a better person. It can make you or break you. And I think that Oklahoma City Thunder game kind of did that, you know what I mean? And I'm glad, last night they came out there and played the way they played, because that was some good, phenomenal basketball, something that we seen early in the year. You know what I mean? In the month of December, that same ball you seen beating Denver 145 to 110, or beating Minnesota 133 to 107. They would put up some gaudy numbers at the beginning of the season. But like I said, everything is peaks and valleys, like we always say. So, I mean, that's just a season. It's a long season. You're not going to be good every game. You're going to be at your worst at some games. But when you're on your game, you're on your game. Like we said, when the Knicks bring their A game, I think they could beat anybody when they bring their A game. You know what I mean? And the Knicks brought their A game last night. And that's what happened, 140 to 106, and they didn't miss a heartbeat. And I want to give a shout out to Anunoby too. Here's why. He made that Antetokounmpo matchup work well for us. Even though Antetokounmpo had 24 shot power, but it was a hard 24 though. You know what I mean? Anunoby sure was hard 24. And I thought that was pretty good to me. I like, okay, he got us 11 points, but I think where he won the plus minus at to me is that his defense was enough impact there to keep that dude from getting 41, even though he missed some free throws, but still to get him at 24 and missing 3 for, I thought that was good for us. So salute to Anunoby, man, for playing hard on both sides of the ball last night. And our defense played hard on both sides of the ball. They could have been better, but they played good though, Chop House. So I thought that was a big win for the Knicks last night because of the way the defense played and the offense had it going. And like you said, the bench. 25 points with, like you said, we want 25 better, not counting Mount Ryan and Jack topping them, but just counting the regular 3 guys or 4 guys off the bench.
Right.
Between Campaign and Pressure to Chua and Deuce McBride, they got you your 25 points. They got 28 points. And you add that with 10 something in the first lineup, you know what I mean? That could be your 140. So we knew if we ever get this type of offense production from our second unit, we was going to be okay this year. And I think it was a good showing for them.
Yeah, that is my main focus for this month. And I'm stressing that out because if we play, I'm not worried about anybody in the starter unit. If any of them not having a good game, because somebody else is going to have a good game in that starter unit. If Brunson ain't hot, best believe OG going to step up. If Hard ain't hot, best believe Mikal's going to step up. If Cat ain't hot, best believe Brunson going to step up. And then when you got 1 or 2 guys that's not hot, then the other 2 guys try to pitch in. This is a well devised starter unit. I call them scorched earth. They are very good in scoring the basketball. You know what I mean? So what I deter to is the second unit. And if we could keep getting production, something similar to what we got from the second unit, every game from now on, you will see the third unit of Tyler Kolek on those guys from 5 minutes down in the fourth quarter. Every game after, if we get the consistency from the starting unit like we've been having all year with these 25 wins that we got, and the consistency from the second unit of scoring the basketball, and Payne, it doesn't always have to be Payne, but collectively, if these guys could use that amount of numbers from the second unit, we'll see you want to see Tyler Kolek? That's how you're going to see Tyler Kolek. You want to see Jacob Toppin? That's how you're going to see Jacob Toppin. So the second unit for me is what's going to bring this team together. And I can't speak about the 2 guys in the starting unit because everybody doesn't have to be hot. Look what happened last game, Divine. And I give it back to you, man. That Cat and Brunson went bananas. And Cat's game was so underrated because what Jalen Brunson did.
Yeah, absolutely. They played phenomenal basketball last night. You can't say another. And they beat the reigning MVP, a reigning champion. I mean, team. So like I said, it seems like what I do love about the Knicks. See, like the Knicks know how to play the Bucks well. I can say that lately over the last couple of years. Seems like they got a style that competes with the Bucks and makes it hard for the Bucks. And I think if once we get a couple of bodies a little bit more in motion, or get another big back, whether it be by trade, through health, through trade, I think it's really going to be interesting because I can't even front. Yesterday, for the first time, I seen that Knicks front line go hard like that. They went hard last night. I mean, they was going hard, and Anunoby was trying to stay in front of my man, and Cat was giving Brook Lopez some fits every here and there with his length. Didn't have to do too much nonsense fouling because of he was pretty much staying in front of him. Then obviously Pressure Achua came in and provided a body. And I just thought Anunoby was the one last night, man. Like I said, Giannis is Giannis, but I think he made that game hard last night. Let's look at the numbers real quick from last night, and then we get back at it, man. Because the Knicks did some things from a stat perspective, and which was very good to see. So let's talk about it right quick, ladies and gentlemen. Heck with the stat from last night, and then we keep moving on. Shy Powers, Knicks numbers last night, pretty impressive. A lot of pluses to go around. That's good to see. Obviously, the score was, ladies and gentlemen, 106-140. Knicks had a good scoring outfit the whole game, 36 in the first quarter, 39 in the second, 33 in the third, 32 in the fourth. Here's what's impressive to me. After the Bucks scored 33 in the first, they scored 29 in the second. Look what the last two quarters, 27-17. So the last two quarters, they only gave up like 20, 21 points a quarter almost, an average. So that was good. That second half defense really did the thing. And I thought they did a good job on Giannis, and they even slowed Dame down a little bit more. I mean, they got what they got, but still, Dame was 8 for 17, and obviously Antetokounmpo shot well from there. His free throws were tough, but I thought that was one of the hardest 24 points you can get. I think Anunoby did a good job there. But if you look at the Knicks number, Chop Howard, Bridges, not so much scoring wise, but he did have 6 assists. I was liking that from Bridges last night. I'm glad to see that when he know his shot wasn't going, that it keep forcing him. He had 6 assists, and I think that was key to the game to me, that he didn't force his shot. After he hit the first one, the other couple didn't go down. He said, okay, you know what? Let me give it up tonight. Brunson got it going. Cat got it going. Hart, that's how you play the team basketball. And I thought that was impressive last night. So good job by him, man. Good job by him. And he had 2 blocks in the equation, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. I thought that was big time by him. And that's how you play team basketball, so salute to him. Anunoby, 31, 5 for 12, 1 for 5 in downtown, 2 assists, 1 rebound, plus 21. Absolutely. He had 11 points, but it was a good 11 points. But what he helped Antetokounmpo, play a hard game. So I think that's why he got a good plus last night, because Antetokounmpo, he made it hard on him for sure. Carl Towns, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say about the top. He in that MVP competition to me, man. His numbers is crazy in the last 10 games. 36 minutes, 10 for 16, 2 for 5, 8 for 9, 18 rebounds. Defensively, and the key to me, 5 offensive rebounds. Put backs after rebound. He was going hard down there. Salute to him. And 4 assists, 2 dime passes to Hart. I think it was Hart, and I want to say Anunoby, it might have been. He was doing a damn thing, plus 28, 30 points, and the burner had it going. Only 29 minutes. You all right? Hope that shoulder's good. But yeah, Shot Power, 36 minutes, 10 for 16, 2 for 5, 8 for 9. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry. 16 for 26, 5 for 10, 50% from downtown. Shot, only missed 1 charity stripe shot. 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, plus 23, 44. He probably could have had 60. He would have went to the locker room. That's real talk right there. If he would have went to the locker room, he might have hit 60 last night. He was on it, and that was way in the beginning of the third quarter. So, looked at my man and Jalen Brunson, man. The burner had it going. Josh Hart, another solid game, 35 minutes, 5 from 5 from the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't miss a shot. Didn't miss a 3-point shot. 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Mrs. Swift Army Knights plus 24, 11 points. Great job by him as well. I was just rounded out with Pressure Achua, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, plus 8. Matt Ryan got him a couple of buckets, 2 for 2 for downtown. Matt Ryan said, I'm going scorched earth. A little bit of minutes. Jacob Topper had a good little game, too. I like he had a plus 4, got him 2 points. Had 1 for 2 from the field goal area. I like his agility, man. Too bad. I hope one day he find his footing somewhere. Because that young man can, I like the way he maneuvered. He made me think of a more experienced Daddy, but Daddy got a better 3-point shot, it seems like. Other than that, campaign with the one shot powers, 14 minutes, 6 from 10, 4 for 7 from downtown, hit both of his free throws, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, plus 18 points, and Dupin Bride plus 7, 2 for 7. Shot starting to come around. You know what I mean? Good thing after coming off that injury. He looked like he might get a rhythm back. He might do better tonight, so let's hope. But other than that, shot powers, 51 for 88, 58% from the floor, 43 from downtown percent, and 83 from the free throw. Them Nick numbers right there, shot powers. So,
that's the numbers I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Those are the numbers, Divine.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's a split you want to see with that squad. When they doing that, it's impressive, man. So all around, good thing, shot power. That was a pretty good look last night. I got the wrong banner up there. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Give me your thoughts on that game last night, brother.
Those are the numbers that we talk about. Those are the things that when we come on here and we try to decipher and pick apart and put some things together and bond it together and stuff like that, we try to see the game to like this because it's there. They have this not the first game that they did this year, not with these numbers. Actually, these is not even one of their better numbers. Right. I mean, this is not even one of their better numbers. I think they got one where they were 59% from the field and 45% or 46% from 3-point line. And I think on that game they hit 11 or 14. I forget, maybe the 80-something% like that. So with that being said, if we can continue to do things like this, scorched earth, the second unit really stepped up last game, and my focus is not on the starters. I know what they're gonna do. If OG is off, if OG is off and Mikal is off, that means Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, and Cat is gonna go full scorched earth.
Facts.
If Cat is off, OG is gonna go scorched earth with everybody else. Mikal is off, everybody's gonna go. Everybody. Divine, tonight, because we was gonna go on last night. I was joking with you, but I really wanted it because the starting unit averages 100 points a game. I'm not worried about the starting unit. You know what I mean? If they could get more rebounds, that might be something that takes away from them. It can't be no more rebounds because Cat and Hart is grabbing all of them. So right. It can't be too much in rebounding. It can't. Maybe when they're having off games, they don't get the assist passes going and stuff like that. Okay, I get that. I mean, but they push the pace. The second unit is what I'm focused on this month. And if there are going to be any changes made, I hope they make it soon so they can adapt to the Tom Thibodeau style of basketball, so they can get into the rotation.
Yeah, salute to the chat and everybody in the building. Salute to all you guys, man. Corey Lee, as again, always thank you for the super chat. Corey Lee, my brother, you know what it is. 718, appreciate you all the time, man. Queens, get the money for sure. Salute to you, Corey Lee. Hey, man, listen, man, all I can say is just salute to everybody in the chat, man. Chop Low, what's good? Nick 100, E. Gibb, the whole chat. Patrick, what's good? What's good? Peace to the God, Allah, YJ, Chosen One in the building. Travel Vibe, what's good? Giles, G, Tom, Saunders, what's good, Tom? Mr. Tito's, everybody, G Money. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in. 24 Minds is in the building. Fritz is in the building. Salute to you as well, man, and everybody. Queen Darlene, Cotton Candy, and Big Task and everybody. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all know what this Knicks Real Talk. It's the pregame show. We just going over the recap because we had a back-to-back. So we wanted to make sure we get in here and talk about the game from last night. And, I'm happy with what I seen last night, ladies and gentlemen. Way to bounce back. It's just one game. It's just one game. We guys got to continue doing it. But, I'm glad to see that, after coming off these 4 out of 5 losses, they responded well against a team who I consider a dominant team. I mean, they're good. They championship contender worthy. You know what I mean? Well, they get there who don't know. But long they got Giannis and Dame Lillard there and Middleton, they're always going to have a chance to do something. That's who they are. You know what I mean? They built that way. So, they played a good team last night, man. But I like the way the Knicks played. The Knicks always play giving Bucks fits. You look at the scoreboard the last couple of times they played, they always play these guys. They got the right style to match them. You know what I mean? And I think with Cat coming along, Shaw Powers, and doing numbers that Mitchell Robinson and none of them could do, not even Hartenstein, makes this team just so different when they on. You know what I mean? When the Knicks is on, because you got Cat there instead of Mitchell Robinson, Cat there instead of Hartenstein, Cat there instead of Jericho Sims, You got a dude putting up double numbers. We haven't had a center in there now. I mean, he had put up a double at the 5 spot, and this guy putting up numbers with offense number, assists, and everything. So I can see why Knicks is a good team. Along with if Jalen Brunson and Randall was doing this, you could expect Jalen Brunson and Cat to do this. You know what I mean, Shot Power. So I think this is a pretty good team, man, and I'm really excited about the way they rebounded that game yesterday, and God, they won the game. I thought that was good for them. Now we can see they going up against a team tonight, who we'll talk about in a minute, who playing very good basketball in the association, ladies and gentlemen. Detroit Pistons got a physical team. They got talent other than my man Jaden Ivey going down. They got some good veterans down there with Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway. Who else down there? There's a couple of veterans that's mixed in with them young guys, man. And when Cade Cunningham being Cade Cunningham, they got it going on in Detroit, man. So this is one of them games tonight where it's just going to be just as tough as that game was last night. Because I just think they built that way, you know what I mean? So this ain't gonna be no easy game for the Knicks. They already beat us in Legend Day, which we're so disappointed about. I think they beat us in the Garden, but I don't think Cat was here, whatever it might be. But they still beat us though. No excuse, no matter what it is. They beat us on that day of Legend. A lot of Legend was gonna do it. So I know the Knicks looking to, try to get another win and do the revenge thing like we talk about. So but let's see how it goes. Hope they get into their revenge back tonight. Go out there and beat these guys, man. Get the two in a row. Because the next couple of games, Shot Power's a lot of interesting games in the association, man. Indiana Pacers beat Cleveland last night. So, in Cleveland.
Right.
So, and then they got to play them tomorrow. And so it's some good games. I'll talk sure later on, man. But it's some good games that's going to determine, I think, in the next couple of days, Bucks and Magic go out again. 2 teams right behind us. So all these teams playing each other. I'm just either way, whoever take the L. It works out for us as long as we keep winning. And I guess that's important, man. Then we get to get some division and some separation on some of these guys. But tonight is going to be a good one, Shot Power. What's your thoughts on that game tonight?
Yeah, tonight we can't take this team lightly, and we've been saying this from last year. We thought, I thought that they were going to be a better team last year, but they are being a very, very aggressive team this year. And with Ivy being out, they're still winning basketball. Cade is going crazy over there. He's taking those young guys, and Cade is a very good player, very good young player. Very good young player. Even though he got hurt that year, I think it was year before last. Was it his rookie year, or he's been in there 3-4 years now? I can't remember what year, but I know he was hurt for almost a whole year. But he came back with a vengeance. Yeah, he came back with a vengeance, and he's playing good basketball, especially looking the last time we played him. So it's someone that we have to pay attention to. Someone that we got to put one of our wing stops on. We don't have to stop him from scoring. We have to make it hard for him to score. Because he is I don't want to say elite, but he is definitely a very, 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 very good player on that team. He makes that team pop. So we can't take him light. We got to get out there and do the same thing that we've been doing that last game. And I think they know now that they're back in Madison Square Garden. After the way they defeated a top 10 team in the league right now in Milwaukee. And I said this, this Milwaukee is an elite tier. They're the top 10 of the league. You got that first tier, that middle tier, then you got the bottom tier. We're more in the right at the top, middle, in the East. Top through 3-4. In the league. So we're a good team, man. We should have beat that team. I didn't think it was going to be that beat down, but we should have beat that team. So tonight, this team is a team that I want revenge on this team. They beat us. They beat us at home with all the superstars in our garden sitting down, ready to blow it up and throw it down, and we took a loss. That was the first big loss for me of the year. And then came the little leprechaun dude on the dice game, on rolling dice, and then the OKC game, the last game. So I want revenge for them. I think we need to punch them right in the mouth. I want revenge bad. So
yeah, we gotta get it. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Romeo, what's good? E-Give and Mr. My City. Salute to you. If I'm not mistaken.
Salute, man. Salute.
Yeah, Mr. My City's. I sound like you're a Detroit fan. If it is, salute to you. If you are a Detroit fan, that's what it sounds like. And you coming in the building with us. Knicks Real Talk, Mr. City. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you for coming in. We would root for your boy that they wasn't playing the Knicks, Mr. My City. So
yeah, tonight
we got it. Knicks fan got to try to give it to him tonight, man. But I appreciate you coming in, my man. I know
we might need y'all down this stretch playing some of these good teams that we're gonna get ready to go up against. Y'all getting ready to play some of them too. So we need y'all to step up and play some good basketball. Stop playing around.
Yeah, real talk. Y'all got a good team down there, man. They got a solid team down there, man. But hit that like, subscribe button for your boys, man. When you ain't watching Detroit, you can come over here and watch the Knicks and holler at us at the pregame show. Me and my man. We see. That's why we respect you, man. That's why we want you to hit that like, subscribe, man. Get a root for him, my brother. You talking basketball 100%. Your chats and your things is on point. Okay, that's all good, Mr. My City. Enjoy the show, and we gonna enjoy your text that you put up there. But salute to everybody else, man. Like I said, man, we in the building, Sharp Powers. Knicks came off a good game, man. Like I said, that was a good game. That was Knicks basketball right there. We played the way we normally should have been playing. Like I said, it's peaks and valleys, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can't say it enough when we on the show. Every team goes through it. We found a way to lose that, but we found a way to bounce back. And not only that, we bounced back against a good team. Now we got to try to get this one against an up-and-coming good team. I think they fit their stride in Detroit. They're playing good basketball there, so we got to go out there because they got big bodies down there. Jalen Dorn, Isaiah Stewart. I mean, these guys got some good bodies down there, and they can get at it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, with the savvy better, you got my man Harris down there. We got about Tobias Harris, Hardaway, Beasley. All them dudes can shoot 3-point shots. They can knock them down when they on. Even Tobias Harris, when he on, he can knock them shots down. And you know how Tim Hardaway, he can knock it down. And Beasley, you know what he could do. So we got to be mindful.
And none of them like the Knicks.
Right. And so we got to be mindful of how we play these guys tonight. We got to make sure that we guard that 3-point line in the guard tonight. Just, don't let Tim Hardaway come here and think like he owned New York City tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That just can't happen tonight. So we got to be on our defense principle tonight and make sure we don't let this cat run amok and thinking that he owned the guard. We ain't trying to have it. We got to get back to what we do. And I think we did a pretty good job of it last night, not letting them go crazy, especially between Dame and Giannis. And even Middleton had a stroke a little bit coming off the bench. So, we just got to go out there and play for 48 minutes tonight and get in their grill and get up, get on the cats, man, and make sure our defense is on point first. Good as I don't know how much they're going to be able to handle us from their defense standpoint. I know Tim Hardaway is not a defender like that. Beasley can defend a little bit, you know what I mean? They got bodies, though, you know what I mean? But I don't think they got enough to deal with our offense. I think if we come to play tonight, I think it'll be a problem because obviously you're not going to stop Kate Cunningham, but what you got to try to do is slow him down.
Right.
You understand, man. We're not here to stop nobody because we ain't going to be able to stop guys who that good. That's why they got the money they got. That's why they consider they get the accolades they get because they're that good. Tim, my man is that good. So, we got to make sure that we make it hard on him tonight. And just like we did Giannis last night, you're not going to stop Giannis, but we made it hard on him. And that's what we got to do to K Cunningham and them tonight. Just make it hard on him. You make it hard on them, it gives Knicks a damn good chance with the offense we got, Shot Power. So I'm really excited about this game tonight. And I think if we play some defense tonight and get up in these guys and make sure they don't go crazy from bombs away, I think we'd be okay.
Yeah, I want to punch him right in the mouth. I want to blow him out. I mean, as a Knicks fan, as a fan, the fandom, I won't blow them out just because what they did to us last time they was at Madison Square Garden. I won't blow them out. I won't beat them bad. You know what I mean? But they are a very good team, man. They already beat us this year. You know what I mean? And everybody was like, "Oh, you let Detroit beat you," and Detroit is 7th now. What ranking are they right now? Is 8, 7?
They climbing. They getting there, man. They are definitely right there. They are right now. The Detroit Pistons number 8, ladies and gentlemen.
8. You know what I mean? So
right now they're in the playoffs.
Right. In the straight playoffs. You know what I mean? They still got to do the against those the expansion, but they in the playoffs right now. They top 8 in the East. You know what I mean? Let that sink in. They doing better than Philly. Philly like what, 9-10 or something like that?
Philly 11. They
11. You know what I mean? So let's not sugarcoat nothing and nothing like that. These guys are playing good basketball.
They are.
You know what I mean? They are playing good basketball. This is not a team that you be like, this ain't the team from last year. This ain't the Detroit from last year when they had 11 wins. I don't even know how many wins. They had a terrible record last year. They maybe had 20 wins. I don't even remember. But they were horrible last year. You know what I mean? They ain't that same team from last year. And to let you know that they ain't the same team. They already beat us this year. You know what I mean? So can't take these guys lightly. You know what I mean? Can't take them lightly.
Yeah, we beat them early in the year, and then they beat us.
Yes.
At the Garden, but we did beat them. But so that it's not like a revenge game. I think we beat them first. I think we beat them back early in the year. But it's going to be a fun game, ladies and gentlemen. After coming off that win, excuse me, you're right. They are in the play-in. I didn't mean to say playoff. Thank you, but yeah, they're in the play-in. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But, these guys, for us, after what I seen last night, is what we was watching in December. I'm glad to know that. To me, you seen that a lot in December. So to show you what it's not a fluke. This is how you know it's something not a fluke. They did it already. Then because they went in the slump, they came back and did it again. So what that mean? That's a pattern of your habit. So Knicks is used to getting down like this. This is not new. I don't care who they play against. And a lot of teams that we played, the upper echelons like Denver and all, we put these numbers up. But guess what I'm trying to say is if they did it once, that means you could do it again. And that's what they showed last night. We did it in the beginning of the season. In January, we came out with a little slump. Let me show you who we really are, and we did it again. So if they do it again, what that tells you, ladies and gentlemen, what they doing is not a fluke. The Knicks can throw that offense can be that good when everybody clicking. So I thought that last night that let me know, Shaw Powell, what we seen in the beginning of the season is really what it is. Is that they just got to do it consistently. You know what I mean? And stay on a consistent string with it. But the number they were putting up at the beginning of the year, they could still put them up. Showed me last night. Like I said, I meant to put up in a recap, Shaw Powell. But right there, you look at the 5 starters, my man. Listen, 44-7, 44-6-5, 34-18. 2 guys, 70 points. And 11 for 4 for 11 for Josh Hart, and Anunoby 11, but they still scored 100 points because 2 of them dudes, they scored 74 points by themselves. And like I said, but what was amazing about that was his assist numbers, even though his scoring numbers out there, what's his name? Excuse me, Mikal Bridges, 6 assists, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you call a well-respect of a player who respect the game. My game ain't going off. I'm not gonna do like I did the other night and shoot 11 shots, 9, 10 shots, knowing that I'm off like that. That man said, I'm going to defer my offense today. I'm gonna make sure everybody else get their shots. That's what Mikal Bridges did last night. I'm not scoring the ball right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 6 assists and make sure everybody, because they don't need my scoring tonight anyway. Brunson, my man, got the damn thing going. That's what you call high IQ and unselfish ball players. You know what I mean? Anunoby, the job he did on my man, still got 11 points. He only had two assists and 1 rebound, but he was active down there on the defense side of the ball, hit some clutch 3-point shots just to get his rhythm going. And that was a good thing to see him knock down a shot that make him feel good, because now he's in my offense might be coming around. So all around, Shaw Powell, Josh Hart, another 11 rebound, double-double. I say all that to say, they still put up 100-something points in that starter lineup. So man, listen, that was a good outcome for Knicks, man. And I just want to say, if we keep these guys doing what they did, we're gonna be hard to beat regardless, man.
Yeah, if we play like this more often, I mean, it'll quiet down a lot of people think that the Knicks not a good team, because the thing about the Knicks is they just not doing this every 2 games and then have a more closer game, and then another 2 games you go out and do this side and go. We haven't had that yet. Like, we have won 9 straight, and in that 9 straight we have beat teams, so we can get these numbers going like that. And of course, every night is not going to be like the last night. Everybody ain't going to be shooting the lights out and passing the basketball and stuff like that. But we already seen that the Knicks can play a gritty, grind out, win a game. Last couple of games, 17 3-pointers. Even the games when we won, 23 from 3-point land, but we win it by playing the field goal percentage. This team is starting to get it. And I mean, certain things from the beginning of the year where I was like, man, I don't see that much no more. And I mean, and like you said, Divine, they playing like a team. Mikal wasn't having it the other night. He gave the ball up. Team basketball.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, man, for real, man. So we just hope they get it tonight, man. This is another big game, as always. Every time Knicks play the big game, let's look out and see what's on tap, man. See who's gonna be here, who injured, and all that good stuff. And we talk about it, man. Right now, Shaw Powers, in the chat. We go with the score and everything. Obviously, team stats my favorite thing. Let's look at where both teams at right now. They 20-19, 8th in the standings. We 20-14, 3rd in the standings. They 500 on the road, which is good for them. 10%. We 13-7, 7 games over 500 at home. That's good. We should have been more than that, but we'll take that. Ladies and gentlemen, their offense rating is 16th in the league. That's good. They right there at the halfway point. We 3rd. Their defense is right there, a couple of steps below us. So this is why this game is not going to be an easy game, ladies and gentlemen, because I do think they're playing good basketball right now. The way they're getting down, so we can't definitely take these guys for granted tonight. I think they come out there to play. But obviously, our net rating 50th is 18th. But we took a step back our defense. But I still like the kind of way we played the second half yesterday. I think that rating had to do with the OKC game. That's why when you could put it all together, we went down. But I like the way we played last night against some guys. We found a way to get the victory, but the numbers is pretty much it is what it is now. Like I said, our offense is 3rd in the association, even though we had a bad 3-point shooting last 5, 8, 9 games, whatever the case may be. But they find a way to hit them last night, and that's how you do it. When you're shooting over that much from downtown, and you got your guys got it going, your defense playing pretty good. You might win a game every now and then. So I think they did that last night. Ladies and gentlemen, Cade Cunningham averaging 24 games, 6 rebounds, almost 10 assists. Jalen Brunson, ladies and gentlemen, you see what he's doing, 25, 3 rebounds, 7 assists a game for the New York Knicks. At that drop of 44, had the Brunson burning effect last night. But him and Cat, like I said, one night, every time if Cat scored more than Jalen Brunson night, then it might be he'd be the top scorer for the Knicks. So it's funny how that thing is going. All-star voting, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you vote the Knicks in there and get them guys in there. You see what they did last night. We got 2 dudes worthy of starting up in there. So y'all got to make sure you vote them boys. And Cat been killing the game for the last 10, 11 games, averaging 30-something game. Man, listen, he is doing it. He against Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, and what you call, he's 4-0 and putting up over 30-something on all 4 of them. I ain't trying to hear it. Put him in there. Get him in there. But, yeah, man, K averaging 24 a game. Like I said, Brunson 25. Dorian averaging 9 rebounds for them. Carly Town 14. Jalen Brunson 7 assists and Cade Cunningham 9. Mr. Cade do everything, man. He's Mr. Triple Double right there when if we get going in a rhythm. But last 5 games, they 4-1, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, they don't play basketball, man. And they obviously they beat Toronto. They lost to Golden State. They beat Brooklyn.
Close.
They beat Portland, and they beat Minnesota. So they playing pretty good right there, man. For us, we 2-3. But we got one back last night, the past night, after giving up 126. We scored 140. Like I said, we only gave up 106, man. I was pretty happy with that. Like I said, the first half obviously was a little different tale of 2 halves from a defense standpoint. But I think they showed improvement in the second from the 3rd quarter on, and they got strong on the defense. That's why they only kept it at 106. That's pretty much like 25 points something or 26 points a quarter, basically. That's not bad at all. I take that all day, every day. And obviously we beat Toronto. We lost the Bulls, and we lost the Magic. So, we did to move on. Last time we played these guys, ladies and gentlemen, 120, 111, K 29, Brunson 31. K had a triple-double that night in the Garden. Yep. Like I said, Mr. Triple-double. He had it going, man, 29, 10, and 15. Brunson had 31 and 10 assists. He had a double-double from it, and Pressure 2 had 10 rebounds. But they in the blue drip tonight. We in the white drip tonight, man. They projected starters tonight for them guys. Cade Cunningham, Tim Hardaway, and Sia Thompson. Very good, young, athletic young man right there. Tobias Harris and Jalen Dorn. I like that team, the way it got it balanced. You got Tim Hardaway and Tobias Harris, 2 elderly guys, 2 experienced guys, almost veterans in there. That's the word I'm looking for, veterans. Sia Thompson, young up-and-coming dude. Jalen Dorn, up-and-coming young guy. And Cade Cunningham, up-and-coming young guy already there. Let's put it like that. So I like that mixture of that team right there. They got some good veterans to help keep things organized. They got Cade Cunningham running the show, and so that's a good thing right there for them. For us, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we got the fire starters in there, man, who want to smoke right there. Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges. Excuse me, I apologize for that. Mikal Bridges, and apologize for that as well, man. I'm off my game right there. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hart, same guy, Mikal, OG, and Carl Anthony Towns. Injury report, ladies and gentlemen, Jalen Ivey out for the lower leg. Don't say for the season, they just say he out. But hope he gets returned and get that injury resolved, man. Your man having a good year, so salute to you, man. Jaden Ivey, get better, my man. Get healthy, rather, I meant to say. For us guys, same usual suspects. Jalen Brunson, game time to sit his shoulder. McCullough and Mitchell Robinson, the same usual suspects that have been out. They out for the rest until then. But yeah, Shop Howard, good team. Stats about the same. We a little bit, we third and where we at. I think they say they're eighth. So we just gotta go out there and play tonight, man. But I don't think it's gonna be an easy game. But I do think we can get out there and win this thing, though.
Yeah, it's last time we played them, Cat didn't play. I think Cat was out that game. So and there's remnants of maybe Brunson might be out tonight. Brunson said it was a stinger. He said he felt good. He came back in the game. Maybe that's just to see the range of how his arm was, but he sure was knocking out shots when he got back in the game. So maybe they rubbed him with the Miyagi, that circle thing that you see all the guys with, the Miraki with the glass and the heat, and so so hopefully maybe he'll be back out there tonight. If so, I think if this is the type of game that we should I do understand because we did beat them and we beat them the first game, but the way I as a fan, I just hated that they beat us that game when they had when we had all the all-star players there, and just I want to get them back. I want to get them back. So I hope that the Knicks can come around and put us up together and give another productive game like they did last week.
Yeah, real talk. Just to answer Jay Ridge, I'm not worried about no Mikal Bridges. Here's why. Mikal Bridges been doing this his whole career. Been putting up numbers. Everybody got bound to have a bad game, but he just had a scorched earth December, ladies and gentlemen. His whole December was lit. Lit. When I mean lit.
23 points.
And when you on a team when you got guys like Mikal and Jalen Brunson, who predominantly gonna be them, always them dudes, like them the dudes that's always gonna get it. You ain't no question about it. So from a guy like I think Mikal's perspective, you remember, he's got to kind of wait till the ball gets to him. When he was in Brooklyn, it was I got the ball. You know what I mean? Like the ball is mine. Ain't nobody in between me. Ain't nobody getting it before me. It's me and Ken Thomas, but I was that guy. Now he going to a situation where he kind of got to wait till that ball gets to him, before he could really do what he want to do. But listen, I think Mikal Bridges is fine. I don't. Like I said, I base it off his track record, his career numbers is up there. You know what I mean? He was doing better before he got hit, but I can understand he's gonna get less shots sometime because of Anunoby and Towns, and not Brunson and Towns. I apologize, but listen, I just don't think y'all had to worry about that though. That cat is legit, man. This cat won 2 national championships, came to the NBA, did the damn thing in Phoenix, came over to Brooklyn doing the damn thing, and he came over here in 30, 24 games, he doing the damn thing. Hey, listen, his numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. I don't worry about a couple of games. Now, if you come to me at the end of the year and he stunk it up, which I don't think that's going to happen, then I don't think it's nothing y'all need to worry about. I think Mikal, everybody do the have all. Anunoby just been through it. Anunoby just been through a little crazy little, I don't got it going right now compared to what he started in the beginning of the season where he was hot. But you got to understand the way these guys who was around in front of them. I think they got them 2 big dogs up in front of them who gets the majority of the shots with the ball in their hand. They can do whatever they want to do with it. I don't see that the case for some other guys. Not making an excuse for him, but it's basketball, peaks and valleys. Like I say, he started off a little slow. Then he had no October, November. Then he blazed in December. He just was killing it, Shop Howard. So right now in January, he hit a little low. Shit happens. It's all good, y'all. Don't worry about my man. He's gonna be all right.
I'm definitely not worried about Mikal because Mikal didn't come over here to score 25 points a game. He can score 25 points a game. Oh, of course he can. But he didn't come over here to play 25. He came over here to use those long arms and that linky body to play defense against the small forwards. Score 18, 21 points, somewhere in that range where he's at right about now. In the month of December, he was like 24 points a game. 5 assists, 4 or 5 rebounds, 2 steals, a block or 2 or something like that. He was killing it. That's when we needed him. We need him to revert back to playing that stellar defense against those guards and start shutting them down, getting back with going over the screen or going through the screen, which one you're going to pick, and do it fast so you don't get beat. You don't get lost in the sauce. Because a couple of games I've seen him get lost, but he plays stellar defense. He is up on you. His arms is long. When he reached down, his arms look like they extend a little bit to knock the ball free from you. So I'm not worried about him. We didn't get him to come over here and score 25 points tonight. The guys that scoring 25 points tonight is Cat and Brunson. And I mean, those are guys that this team is linked to. The ancillary players in the starting unit all should be around 16 to 21 points a game, which they are. Josh Hart is about 15 points. OG is about 16, 17 points, and Mikal is about 16, 15, 16, 17 points a game. That's what we need. The things that we need from them guys is what they're doing. One guy gets more rebounds and one guy is getting more assists. OG is getting more rebounds than he ever got, and Mikal is getting more assists because he's playing within the rhythm of the game, playing team basketball. That's what I want from Mikal. And not to get it twisted, Mikal could go for what was his high this year? 40, 42, something like that. Something like that. He can get it. He can get it. If Brunson ain't doing it and Cat ain't doing it, he can step it up. He's been having a little rough shooting, but what I liked about the last game is he decided to pass the ball instead of forcing shots.
Yeah. And listen to real talk. And the reason why what's important, ladies and gentlemen, for me is like you don't trade 5 picks for somebody like that. You think they ain't good. You think if you wouldn't even trade 5 picks for a guy who you thought was 50-50. Let's get into the meat of this shit. You're not giving up 5 first-round draft picks or how many picks, whatever it was, to bring up a guy who you think ain't good.
Is over. All right.
Yeah, I don't think no GM would do something like that if they know basketball. They know that young man's track record. They know his impact he has on winning. He won in Villanova, got to the pros, went to the finals with Devin Booker and them. That means he got a winning mentality. Came over to Brooklyn and had them kind of decent. You know what I mean? Now he coming over here with that same winning mentality, put it together with the New York Knicks right now, and they got the best scoring top 5, I think best starting 5 in the basketball. He damn sure getting 17 to 16 points out there every night. So even if he having a bad night some night, which people do, I seen Jalen Brooks have an 8-point night. I seen some of the good pros in the league have off weeks, and I ain't got nothing to do with it, man. Come on, y'all, real talk. This cat is there for a reason. He averages 17 points a game, and that's behind somebody who give me 25 apiece, 2 of them. So I don't even know why y'all would think this man is it ain't bona fide. He good. We brought over here what we needed, and right now the New York Knicks is 3rd in the Eastern Conference. They sitting there because he's a part of that. They 3rd in the Eastern Conference.
Right.
In the Eastern Conference, they 3rd. And you a lot of these other teams who y'all think good of them ain't nowhere near where they at. And they there because of them 2 dudes, him and Anunoby and Josh Hart right now because our bench ain't even good. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Respect on that young man's name. Just because he had a couple of bad games. I mean, come on, man. Come on now. Do you know that cat is that good? Am I right or wrong, Shop Powers? He that dude.
I'm Devon. You ain't got to be. You know how I feel about how we talk about how I talk about Mikal, man. Mikal came over here. He did not come over here to score 25 points a game. That is not his role from being in Brooklyn when he had the ball in his hand all the time. His role over here is that corner jump shot. What the Knicks love, corner jump shots, all from the break. And I mean, he's not shooting as well as he is shooting from the corner, but he has been shooting some from the break too. So that's what he came over here to shoot and drive the basketball. And if no one else is doing anything else, you give you the ball and you can shoot your short jump shot, that fadeaway jump shot that you like 50% from. If you take 10 of them, you're hitting 5. You know what I mean? On a good night, you're hitting 6, 7 of them. That's the type of guy we looking for. Every night he ain't going to come out here and get 20, 22, 24 points. You know what I mean? It's not about him scoring. It's about the ancillary stuff that he do, what he's been doing in the last game. Assisting, grabbing some rebounds, stealing the basketball, getting blocked shots. That's what we need him over here for. And that's why I think those 5 picks with guys that right now is just getting ready to graduate out of high school this year. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Super, but yeah, but like, hey, man, gotta get the time, bro. It's time, man. He on a new team, new system, everything. But like I said, for somebody to do what he do, yeah, I don't understand what's even out. That shouldn't even be no debate about him. What we should be saying, you know what? Right now, the last couple of games, he's been stinking up his shot now, but not even his shot. He hasn't been playing good basketball the last 3 games. That's all you can say about Mikal. If you want to say he in a slump, so he in a slump, just like the whole team was. The whole team was shooting like 30% from downtown for the last 10 games, all of them. You know what I mean? Even Tyler Brunson was sticking up for the last 10 games, but that don't define their season. It shouldn't define his neither. That young man got winning mentality. That's all I care about. That man got a winning mentality. I don't care about how many points you put up. If you don't got a mentality to win the game, then you just scoring points. That young man got a winning mentality. Everywhere he go, he wins. So that's what I want. I don't care how many points you score. Dude, you got a winning mentality. Everybody got talent. Some of them have got talent in the bottom of the league. They dude got a winning mentality. That accounts for who he is, and that's why we got him on our team. All of them dudes got winning mentality. Brunson done won it at some level. Ananobi done won it at some level. McHale done won it at some level. These dudes have won it at a level already. So that's why we brought this team here, because they win at a certain level. A lot of other guys don't. That's why Jalen Brunson got us to the second round twice, because he got a winning mentality. And my man Mikal Bridges got a winning mentality, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why he in New York City. That's why Cat here. That's why this guy here. They all got winning mentality. They come from winning places. Cat come from Kentucky, winning program. These guys got mentality that we keep talking about talent, shot power, but we're not talking about their mentality. That's why the Knicks are 24. That's why they at where they at, despite the bad bench, bad injuries, because of their mentality. They try to win games. That's what they about. That's what they do. That's the New York Knicks basketball team I'm looking at this year. This is a winning ball club. They winning, and they winning despite having mediocre games here and there, like Mikal Bridges for the first 2 weeks of the season, 3 weeks of the season. But look at their mentality didn't change, though, and that's why they at where they at. That's for real, shot power. So, we got
real talk right there, Divine.
All that, bro. These guys is legit, man. Y'all just got to be patient. Everybody ain't going to have a good game every night, not even us. So, tonight, I want to see him go out there tonight and go out there and get the Detroit team, shot power, and get a pop. And got to play these guys hard. They rough and rugged. They hard dudes down there in Detroit. But I guarantee you, Nick, the Knicks will be out there getting the pop of the night, ladies and gentlemen. You can believe that. I got the Knicks going out there doing the thing, shot power tonight, playing good Knicks basketball, man, and get back to winning. Do what they did yesterday. If you could do that against Milwaukee, you should be able to do it against them too. Not saying they won better than other, but I'm saying if you could beat Milwaukee by standing 30 points, you should be able to beat these guys, even though they're good, but you still should be able to beat them because you just beat a team like Milwaukee. So I take that for what it is. I'm looking forward to this game, man. 2 in a row. Let's get it, y'all. Real talk.
Yeah, get back on our winning ways. That's exactly what I want to see. Start getting back to winning again. You know what I mean? Because those 3 games hurt that we lost. You know what I mean? Of course it was, but that was only our first 3-game loss in the season. You know what I mean? And it was, it was a lot. We played back to back games, man. It was like, come on, man. And after you got beat by the bigger, after you got beat by one team, the next team came in and was even more aggressive against you. And then you came again, and then the next team was even more aggressive from you. And now you really slack. You're like, oh man, these guys play some boy. This guy ain't never shot 11 for 7, 7 for 11 ever in his life.
Right.
That's how it happens sometimes. I mean, and what from right now, I hope that we can start another trend. 4 or 5 game winning streak, then another 3, 4, 5 game winning streak. Then after the trade deadline, let's go. Let's get busy. And I mean, after the All-Star break, let's get busy. And I mean, let's get another 11. Let's stop getting to 9 games and get to a 10-game winning streak. You know what I mean? In the month of February going into April. Let's do that. You know what I mean? That's what I feel for the team, because I got something different that I'm thinking about after this month. You know what I mean? Going into the trade, going into February with the breaks and all that stuff, if they don't make a trade or anything like that. So it is what it is, man. This team is, when one guy ain't got it, your other 4 starters got it. The biggest thing we got to worry about now is the bench.
Yeah, the bench should stay healthy, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we got to do. Listen, man. Everybody do what they do. I believe in this team. Like I said, listen, I don't lie, shot pal. I'm just gonna keep it $150. The naked eye don't lie unless you're looking at what I'm not looking at. But right now you're looking at a team just where they at, and they good. And I think they're gonna get better because they get more healthier. I'm glad they took them 3 losses. That because you know what? It might take a step back to get 2 steps ahead, brother. So hey, we knew the Knicks wasn't gonna be the most dominant team in the league without having the guy without having the backup that they need for these guys. But now that you're getting the guys, you see what could be when you got guys healthy and you got guys who clicking and they having their A game. What the Knicks did last night, ladies and gentlemen, they just brought their A game. That's plain and simple. All they did last night, they just brought their A game. Some nights they was bringing their D game, their C game. But last
plus A minus.
But some nights they was bringing their F game. One night they brought the D game. What me and Shy Power say, the Knicks bring their A game, they can bust anybody up if they bring their A
Right.
game. Last night they brought their A game, they bust somebody up. That's so the numbers don't lie, the facts don't lie. Bring your A game. If you bring your A game with an offense like that, if you just play average defense, the New York Knicks damn to bust anybody up because they got 5 guys. They got 2 guys pretty much can get it at any time they want to. And you, like I said, you see what Mikal did in the month of in December when Brunson didn't have it going. Like Shaw Power said, he had the whole popping. You know what I mean? Mikal carried us with him. Him and Cat pretty much carried us in December. Cat, I think it was Cat and Mikal carried us in December. And I think it was more like Anunoby and Cat carried us in October when the season started. Anunoby and Cat was on fire. And then when November came, it was Mikal and pretty much Karl Anthony Towns. And then what happened this month? And then Jalen Brunson got in his bag, Shaw Power right around that time. And then so they got 2 guys on any given night, like Shaw Power said, could carry a team. See, that's what I like about this offense. Like he didn't have to have 20 points last night because them cats had it going. You know what I mean? So he didn't have to play. But when he did, he had 6 assists. Ladies and gentlemen, that's winning basketball. My man that had to have it going last night. He hit his first 3-point shot and still said, you know what? These 2 dudes got it going. They don't even need me like that tonight. And that's what Mikal did last night. See them look at them 6 assists. Them assists was points. He didn't score them, but he gave it to somebody who scored them. So it's just like him getting the points. So all around, salute to my man, the Knicks, man. They got a big fire squad out there. But let's get it. Jay Chosen, what's good, my man? Told on with you. Holla at your boy, man. What's happening?
Peace. How we doing?
Everything good, my man. Homeboy. You know how we do.
Chilling. You know what I respect? I respect people that they hopping on here, to have a talk. They might like the other team, but at least they honest about it and they saying it out loud and they having a good conversation with it. And you always, in my book, you're always welcome around me if you're keeping it 100 and you're keeping it respectful, always around me. So that's all right with me. I hope that we dust your team off. But you know what? I hope we dust the hell out of them all. But I feel bad for Ivy, no doubt about it. But you gotta respect this young team. This is a young team. They for the most part, Cunningham is to me is he's on his way to superstardom. If he's a superstar yet or not, that's hard to tell if he's still young, but he's definitely a beast. He's definitely a beast. You know how I feel about Durant. I've been wanting him on the squad. Make some sort of move for him. And they got a tough team. They got that Detroit, that bad boy. They started to have that bad boy image like they had in the 80s and the 90s, the way they played back then. Yeah, so, look, let me just say something really quick. And I've said this probably every time that this man didn't have a decent game. Mikal Bridges was brought over here as a wing stop. He wasn't brought over here to score or average 25 points a game. But he has scored over 40 points a game. He has scored over 30 points a game. So can he do it? Is he capable of doing it? Of course he is. Has he carried us on some nights? Of course he is.
Oh yeah.
But and like I say every single time, that means that he had 6 points, but he also had the 6 assists, which could be 12 points or more. That they go together. And with him scoring 6, we still had 102 in our starting 5. 102 points in our starting 5. So that stuff like that, I think that sometimes people expected you come from a team where you were the number 1. You still got to remember something. We're in the first half of the year. There are 3 new starters on our team right now. Just the starters. Remember, Hart came off the bench last year. All right? Hart came off the bench last year. Cat wasn't here. And Bridges wasn't in here. So there's still getting their game right. Come the half, to me, the biggest judgment of any team is the middle 40 games. It's that middle piece. You learn how to play with it in the first 30, and then you rock together with that 40, and then the middle 20, the first 20, then you rock together with that 40, and then you rock out with the last 22. So I definitely so I'm getting a little distracted from this chat thing on the side. If you can't, this is what I'm saying. We beat the Bucks, who came. We all know if they weren't injured, they'd be in the top 4, top 3 right now of the East. They are a team that is always been in the top echelon of the East since Giannis has been on the squad. Is that? Can we agree on?
Hey, you breaking up, Joe. You breaking up pretty bad. You going in and out. So you freezing. So
how about now?
Go ahead. You good?
Am I good now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So Milwaukee's a good damn team, and we wiped the floor with them last night. We wiped the floor. There's nothing negative to talk about. We wiped the floor with them last night. And remember, we talked about getting 25 points from the bench, and we got 18 from one. So, we got 8 from Matt Ryan, for God's sake. So, you know what? Let's just keep it real. Like, we, even with those 6 points, we had 102 points from the top for our 5 starters. But he contributed 6 more, which makes it 12 altogether. Or if some of those were 3, it could be 15 points from him. So you know what? We won, and we won 9 straight. Maybe we got a little tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
maybe we got a little tired. I think something. Can you hear me? I think, or it might.
Yeah, let me interrupt.
You're going in and out. You're going in and out.
Let me interrupt for the show. Don't get crazy. Just let me make this one thing. I see. Yeah, I see everybody in the chat with this thing. This is one thing about Mikal. Mikal, nobody never said Mikal, and y'all even go check his career. It's not that he's a great one-on-one defender. He's a good defender. It's not about Mikal all the time stopping cats. Anybody can get scored on. I'm just trying to make it evident to Nick 100 and them having a conversation about his defense. Mikal Bridges has always been a good defender, but that don't mean he's a good one-on-one defender. But he know how to play the passing lanes. He got long arms. He know how to reach for steals. He does things that it not only affect the one-on-one type of defense. That's what I'm trying to let everybody know. If you look at his career, it's not about him being an excellent one-on-one defender. It's about him having enough defense ability to affect the way teams play basketball. He always been that way, but he also got a linky enough body that he can alter shots when guys shooting basketball. Can you score 40 on it? Probably can. Anybody can get some of the best defenders can get shot on. I think y'all missing the facts about his defense. You can say he's not you don't think he's a good one-on-one in your face defender. Okay, if that's what you want to say, fine. But the man is a damn good defender. Look at his numbers. Look at his career numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, go by the numbers. The number to tell you everything you need to know and the way he played basketball. The guy's a good defender. He might be right now in his career or this season might not be his best at playing in front of somebody right now. But that could change at the end of next week. It could change 2 weeks from now. But ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about this man's defense, man. Y'all got to be kidding me that y'all even having a debate about Mikal's defense. Go look at his career. His career. That'll tell you how good he is and tell why he gets selected for certain teams, or he might get that type of respect from the league. His defense is respected by the league. That's what I'm trying to say. So it is what it is.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm just saying because he got a good defender on this team, ladies and gentlemen, and that cat could get down. You know what I mean? And his number, he's been doing this since he's in college, bro. That's what he do. That's what he do. The cat can play defense. You know what I mean? He plays all types of defense. You see what he did last night, that little block shot he got, blocked the shot down court, went down. That's another form of defense. His effort is defense and all that. You know what I mean? That what he did last night, like I said, you seen him go up there, swap my man's shot, went down, my man hit the three. That's defense, ain't it? So if you want to say he not doing good right now as a Knick playing in front of people, I'll give you that. But don't say the man can't play defense, because then you'll be lying, because the numbers don't lie, and that's what his career is. That's all I want to say. You know, let's keep it 100. We got a good solid. That's why we brought him here. That's why we call him Wingstop. We brought the boys here for a reason, man. And so far, it's showing proven 24, 20, what we 20 something, whatever. So, you know, with Shot Powers, man, holler at your boy. Tell me what we need to get this thing done before we get out of here, man. So, you know we got to get it going, man. But I just want to make sure y'all got to just show improvement. These cats is good, man. They good dudes, man. They go through the little peaks and valleys. But like I said, these cats in the front office are way smarter than us, ladies and gentlemen. We can sit up here and debate about these boys all day. They know why they know what they doing. That's why they gave up 5 picks, because they thought the man was that damn good. And a lot of people don't get traded for 5 picks. That ain't no hyperbole right there. That's why they gave him 5 picks, because they know what he could do. They didn't know if he wasn't that good, he wouldn't have got traded for 5 picks. So, into that story. But Shot Power, holler at your boy, man, we can get it popping.
Yeah, man. Real intense game tonight. Gotta get the things going tonight, you know what I mean? And it starts from the Knicks at jump. Got to control the pace, push the ball when you need to, slow the ball down when you want to. When you get to the line, you got to hit your free throws, get in that paint, grab all the rebounds that you can get. Offensively, defensively, we need both of them tonight against this team. Shoot your three-point shot. Definitely got to be over 36% tonight against this team. They've been playing better defense against other teams and stuff like that. And for me, I want to really beat them up tonight. So we got to shoot over 36% from 3-point land. And that will occur if we get over 26 assists tonight. If we get over 26 assists tonight, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a better percentage from 3-point land, closer to 40% like we do when we usually shoot good basketball. And aside from that, man, the last time we played this team, we did not have Cat. So this is a awakening for them to see what Cat can do against them. I mean, they snuck out a win on a big game the last time we played us in New York with all the superstars there, and I was hurt for that. So that's why I want this game to be that's why I want this game to be a big blowout. And I mean, I this is my fandom talking. This is not how I feel about the game. That's my fandom. I want it to be 128 to 94. 128 to 94. Crush them on defense. Keep these guys to under 20 points a quarter. 20, 25, under 25 a quarter. I mean, under per quarter. I mean, I want to really beat this team down just because of that, how I felt after that game. I was like, man, they couldn't win. The Knicks couldn't win. They couldn't beat Detroit. And all these guys are there. They ain't ready to get up and start. Yeah, they couldn't win.
They want them
to win. Right. I want them to win this one big tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah. I'll pass it, Jay. Yeah, man, listen.
Yeah, that was big.
No Cat the last game. No Cat the last game. The guy who replaced Cat definitely wasn't getting Cat numbers. Only they came close to Cat. If it was Jericho Sims, that probably was a 4-point night. A 4-point night. If it was Predator, he might not even been here. I don't think Predator was even playing yet. So I think you see a different Knick team tonight, ladies and gentlemen. No Cat, no Achua, 2 more bigger bodies to go against Doran and all these guys. Now you got these 2 big bodies back now. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. And one of them putting up 25 and 14. So let's see how it goes. I got the Knicks over everybody, man. I got the Knicks right now tonight doing a thing. 119, 107. I think our defense comes in again. 119, 107.
And what was your shot? Forgive me. What did you say?
128 to 94.
Okay. Now I really think, and don't kill me on this from Detroit, but I think they got one guy who scores. He's a scorer. The rest of the guys are complimentary players. I really believe that we have a full team of echelon players. Whether you believe it or not, whether you don't think somebody is worth 5 picks or not, he is worth 5 picks or not. He was a number 1 somewhere else, and he played on really great other teams. He's always been a great player. I really think that this game comes down to a defensive game where we trap Cunningham and we leave it to the other players to try to get their points off. And we have revenge in our blood from that night when we had a full squad of every great New York Knicks team in the building. So you know what we do for them in this game? We do 122-96. That's what we're doing tonight's game.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel.
We send them packing, and I hope they walk off the floor like they did against the Bulls that time they lost and no one shook their hand. Let them walk off the floor sulking tonight. I don't give a damn. But as long as the Knicks do what they do, man.
I definitely want to beat them tonight for that, just for that reason too, Jay. I feel you, man. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, real quick. Romeo got 123-108. That's a good score, Rome. Rome got, and he said if Detroit scores 109, we lose. I don't think so. Our offense is prolific, G Child. I ain't going with you on that one, my brother. They can score 109. We just gonna score 130 or 125. Hey, we score 117. We score 117 average this season. But we got our starting lineup and get that score, G Giles, 109. That's our starting lineup. So right. I think I give it 109. I got 107 because I think our offense is going to score about 119 over or higher. I just think they just built like that. And I think
they have been playing good defense against other teams in the last 5 games. They've been keeping teams under like 110 or so. Yeah, I think Golden State was the only team that got about only a couple of points, something like that.
Yeah, but don't forget also, we just played a better team than Detroit last night and scored 140. So we can do anything we want tonight.
Different team, though. Different team. I feel you, though. Different team.
But they got, but it was still 140 to very low 100. Very low 100. Almost under 100.
That's why I wanted to keep them in the 94 to get us back to 14 in percentage-wise.
Exactly.
That's why I say 94. I want to keep them on. Next couple of teams, I'm going to keep them all 101 and under.
Here's what he'll believe this is. Ladies and gentlemen, their projected starter lineup. Just they projected starter lineup tonight. 24 points for Kay Cunningham, 11 for Hardaway. That's 35. Asir Topper averages 7 points a game. That's 42. 42. Tobias Harris averaging 13 a game. That's 55. And Jalen Doran averaging 9 points a game. That's 64 points in your starting lineup. Shit, I was scoring 100.
That's what I'm saying.
If you take Cade Cunningham and wash his numbers out with Jalen Brunson, just say both of their numbers. So Cade Cunningham numbers and Jalen Brunson numbers are the wash. You could put 2 of them players together in that starting lineup, they still just equal cat numbers. And you got a good defense with this ain't the Knicks they played on the last time they played on later with no big cat. Well, I'm gonna tell you, this ain't the team they played on.
And I think you're right, Devon. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think we didn't have Precious either.
Right,
Precious wasn't back then.
No, we didn't have either big man.
Mm-hmm. We didn't have Precious. We didn't have Achua. We didn't have Precious. We didn't have what's his name? Shamit.
Cat.
Facts.
So it's gonna be a different game. Let's see. I think they give it to them, man. They good, but that team good. They bench. If our bench kind of play, that means that ain't no way in the world. Because Tim Hardaway was on their bench. Ivy got hurt. Tobias Harris, the week between Anunoby and Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart, I think Tobias Harris, Isaiah Thompson, and Tim Hardaway can get shut down.
And you know something too?
Yeah, I think we got enough defense to stop that team tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go get it, man. I think we beat these boys pretty good tonight for sure. I ain't even worried about it.
I promise you, we have revenge in our blood. I know that for a fact. I feel it now. The more I'm saying it, the more I feel it. I know revenge is in the blood. We're New Yorkers, man. New Yorkers, real New Yorkers. Revenge is always in the blood.
Yeah, I want that back. I want that one back. That was a hurt.
I want that one back, especially versus Detroit, man. Detroit's always been. Do your homework. Go do your homework and figure it out. I think we're going to do just fine. I like what you just said about if you took these 2 players out, we still have league average. And I'm going to say something very important. Campaign is fine in his game. It's fine in his game.
I hope so.
And let Deuce and let Shamit find their game, and Precious find where he belongs. Unstoppable team.
They got to watch out for Michael Beasley tonight. Because listen, these guys can knock down a 3-point shot. Michael Beasley can get it going. We got to offer. I think if just the Knicks play average defense tonight, they beat these dudes. If they just play good defense tonight, they beat these guys. Even though they got a lot of muscle, they got Isaiah Stewart and Doran on them. But Doran good, but he ain't Cat though. You know what I mean?
Cat's gonna abuse Doran tonight, and I love Doran.
K Cunningham is on Jalen Brunson's level, but Doran ain't on Cat level. I can tell you that right now. And I think the only one, I don't think Tobias Harris or Sear Thompson, they good, and Tim Hardaway, they can light it up when they get it going, but their numbers are their numbers for their career too. You know what I mean? And I think Mikal's numbers is better than theirs. So I ain't got no problem with the Knicks tonight. They play defense. Let's get it.
Yeah, we're gonna eat tonight. I'm telling you, it's going.
Let's get some food going, man. I got the thing going on, Nick. Like I said, I got 119, 107, and I give it 119. Got to respect this team on the other side of the ball. They defense this much better than the word. You know, early in the season, they playing good ball. Big staff got them playing hard. So don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. What happened if they don't bring their A game? Knicks can get what tonight?
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
Yeah, you know, they don't bring that. They don't bring
that
tonight.
Yeah.
You there?
Detroit can
I
come up
don't
at
even like
MSG.
the curse. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah. They can come up at MSG. They can come up at MSG and get them again. But that's if we don't bring our A game. But I think Knicks bring their A game tonight because, like y'all said, revenge. They got a bad taste in their mouth since the last time they played them. And now, obviously, like you said, I think last night just let me know this team who they are. Knicks are who they are, and I believe that. What I seen in the beginning of the season, I seen last night. This ain't no fluke, ladies and gentlemen. They can
Hell no. And we didn't have our full team last time. We got all our big men were fine.
Yep.
Tell them we're fine. Trust me.
Fabian got 113, 107. You think we're gonna be a little closer than that. On Diaz, what's good, my man? So everybody in the chat, everybody know we ran.
I like that score, Fabe.
Yeah, that's a good score. But like I said,
I like it, but I still think we're gonna get one.
Yeah, I think I don't know if they got a good team, good bench, but man, we got the fire starters there, man. Let's get it, man. But listen, y'all enjoy the game. Tomorrow we're gonna do the recap. We're also gonna break down the whole entire first half of the season, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow on the recap. You know, we're gonna talk about obviously we went on the first 41 days. You know, the stats, everything, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see. Obviously, we know we starting to get into trade deadline season. Now, you know, obviously there might be some noise out there. I think Shaw Power texted me that listen, Sims going. So I can see why he texted me too. And we ain't seen him, you know. Yeah, man, but it's gonna be fun tomorrow, man. We'll get into it.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. I think Sims gone.
Yeah, real talk.
Me too. Oh, Sims on like bouncing? Yeah, me too. And not the only one.
I think he's gone. And wrap it up, Divine. We out it because the game's about to start.
Listen,
I'm mad as shit at Optimum.
No, yeah, I'm just enjoying the vibe, man. You know how it is, man. So to everybody in the chat, thank y'all for coming in, man. We'll see y'all on the next day on the recap. Y'all get into it. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We'll see y'all. Child Powers, Jay Chose in the chat, everybody, man. Pete, Frank Montos, sorry, but we about to be out with Super, my man, Frank Montos. Child, see you, my brother, Jay Chose.
All righty.
All right.
Real talk.
Peace.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the Gospels, we in that Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, where this bottle see Sherrod flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Guarantee we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for the dash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No cash, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your man, them. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat. So we Nick dripping. They feel, you know, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, and Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real talk.